Hello everybody, and today I'm going to be doing a review of Jak and Daxter, a game released by Naughty Dog back in 2001. And of course Naughty Dog is notorious for creating the Crash Bandicoot series, which sold over 20 million copies back in the early 90s. And in the next part I'll be going over the plot of Jak and Daxter, so stay tuned. The plot of Jak and Daxter starts off when Jak and his friend Daxter head off to Misty Island, and once they arrive they find out that two leaders are planning a riot to take over the world, so they decide to go stop it, and accidentally a lurker knocks Daxter into a vat of dark eco, and this dark eco can change any material into something horrible. So the whole journey is you trying to save your friend Daxter and turn him back into his human form. And in the next part I'm going to be going over Jak's moves throughout the entire game. Hello, and in this part I'm going to be talking about the 4 main moves that Jak can perform in the game. The first one is the spin attack. This comes in handy for taking out lurkers. The second is the barrel roll, which comes in handy for dodging enemies' attacks and also dodging fireballs. The third one is a super high jump, which can help Jak reach those high ledges. And the last one is the head bash, which comes in handy for taking out scout fly crates, etc. And in the next part I'm going to be talking about the different collectibles in the game of Jak and Daxter, so stay tuned. There are 3 main objectives to do in Jak and Daxter. The first one is to collect all the power cells, and these power cells can be attained by doing simple tasks or also trading orbs to villagers and oracles. It is usually up to 120 to 90 orbs, and you can use these precursor orbs to get to different sections of the level that are usually blocked, and also to access vehicles that Kira has set up throughout the entire game. And the second basic collectible in Jak and Daxter is a scout fly. Kira has left these behind in each level of Jak and Daxter, and you can collect these by doing the head bash move. And if you collect all 7 in each of the levels, you can receive a power cell in return. And the last object that you can collect in Jak and Daxter is the precursor orbs. These come in handy for trading to oracles and villagers, like I just said. And sometimes they can be a little tricky to collect, so you have to watch out for that. And in the next part I'm going to be talking about the different types of ecos you can get in Jak and Daxter. There are 4 main types of eco in the game of Jak and Daxter. The first one is the green eco. This can help Jak because it replenishes his health, and his health meter is a heart shaped. And if you are injured by a lurker or any other thing that is in the level, this can refill your meter and bring you back to health. The second type is blue eco. This eco comes in handy when you need to collect the precursor orbs that are too high up to reach. And all you need to do is go through a blue eco power up and just run by the precursor orbs, and it automatically collects them. And this eco can also be used to activate precursor objects such as an elevator. And the next type of eco is the yellow eco. This type can help Jak lock on to enemies with a fireball. And these fireballs come in handy when there's a swarm of enemies like surrounding you. And their last type of eco is the red eco. And this is basically used to improve Jak's strength so he could take out enemies with 1 hit. And in the next part I'm going to be going over the rating of this game and also my own opinion from what I've played from my childhood. So stay tuned. Now I'm going to rate the game of Jak and Daxter and tell you my opinion based on what I've played. Throughout the gameplay of this game, everything seemed to go pretty smoothly, but I found out that the controls were a little bit repetitive, such as the jumping and collecting orbs, but that's what you can expect from a platforming game. And also, you gotta give credit to Naughty Dog because this was their first 3D platformer, and Crash Bandicoot was basically not a side scroller, but kind of like a third-person game, if you will. And I think the final boss battle was a little bit of a letdown, but they could have made it a little bit better, but it was still good for the time. And if I was gonna rate this game, I would give it a 5 out of 5. Just being that this game is really fun, and I'm a total fan of the series of Jak and Daxter. And if you're out in the store, I strongly recommend you go pick up this game because it really does have a solid story. And this has been my review on Jak and Daxter, and stay tuned for more reviews on my YouTube channel, which is L Karloff. Thanks for watching and subscribe. Bye.